to start fresh. It's time for something new. We're halfway through the year, but we are only halfway through the year.
I just heard something that I think might actually change my life forever.
I am literally my own worst enemy. I hate that for me. Overthinking is a beast. You need to just do the thing. Hey everyone, it's Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about starting over and how it is not too late to start over, even though we are halfway through the year, which where has the time gone? Like, I know that's cliche to say, but seriously, I'm like, how the heck? So we're halfway through the year and I've just been thinking a lot lately. I've been in a little bit of a rut in terms of like posting and just kind of not being as active on my social medias and on my YouTube channel, which kind of sucks, but I've just been like kind of going through something, and whenever I'm going through something like that, I feel like I want to share it, because if I'm feeling a certain way, it's likely that somebody else is out there feeling something similar. So yeah, I guess today's video is kind of me starting over and like sharing that with you guys and kind of sharing like my thought process through just everything I've been thinking about lately and feeling and all of that. So let's just get right into it. I have some notes in front of me, so excuse me if I'm looking down. I also haven't filmed in a while, so I'm a little nervous right now, but we're just gonna keep going. So lately I have been feeling like I've just been lacking a lot of motivation and like confidence, and I haven't been feeling like I've been showing up in a way that I'm truly happy with. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've just been lacking a lot of confidence, and I've been really unhappy with certain parts of me and certain things about myself that I know I have the ability to change, and I just haven't done it because I haven't had the motivation. And it's a frustrating thing, like when you know you want something and it's like you're willing to do what it takes to get there, but then you just don't do it. It's like what is missing there, you know? And like even when I do something, like there was a period for a while where I was posting, but it was like I was posting what I thought people would want from me. It wasn't like I was posting what I wanted to post. So I wasn't feeling like I was being authentic. And it's funny because being authentic and like being true to myself is something that's really important to me, and like authenticity is something I really value. So for me to not show up authentically, it just doesn't make any sense. So I think that's been where a lot of this is coming from. It's like, why am I not showing up authentically? Like what is missing, or what is causing me to feel like my authentic self is not like worthy of showing up? Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So that's kind of why I've been thinking about like starting over, starting fresh, and I've been thinking a lot about kind of like redefining myself and even my brand, because obviously you guys know I do YouTube. I have kind of a little bit of a social media brand that I'm trying to build. I'm still like, I really feel like I'm still just starting, but obviously if I'm kind of redefining myself, then that's gonna change and it's gonna have to bleed into my brand. So I've been thinking a lot about that, and just how can I really show up authentically and still give people value and give them quality content. I want those things to be aligned, and I've been feeling for a while like they haven't been. So I want to share a TikTok with you guys, no, a reel, because I recently saw this. I saw this yesterday actually, and it's by Ali Yost. It is a reel about imposter syndrome, and it's something that she heard, but I'm just gonna play it for you guys so that you can hear it for yourself.
I'm literally freaking out because I just heard something that I think might actually change my life forever. If you are also somebody who struggles with serious imposter syndrome and you're constantly telling yourself, I'm not ready, fuck, I can't do this. This is too much for me. This isn't for me. I can't handle it. If you weren't ready, you simply wouldn't have the opportunity. Excuse me? If you weren't ready for it, you simply just wouldn't have the opportunity. Hence, you're ready. If there is something that's like right here and it's for you, okay? Opportunity is here and you're freaking out. You're like, fuck, I can't handle this. This isn't for me. I can't do it. I can't handle this. You simply wouldn't have the opportunity. Sissy, you're ready. You are. Because it wouldn't be there if you weren't, girly. So believe in yourself today. If there is an opportunity in front of your face and you're terrified of it, get it. Fucking get it. Because you are ready for it. I'm ready to seize the fucking day.
I love that. I agree. That's a big realization, because if you're not ready for something, why is the opportunity right in front of you? Why is it right here and you're this close to it, but you yourself feel like you're not ready? So I think that's definitely a helpful thing to remember when you're experiencing imposter syndrome and feeling like you're not good enough, you're not ready for whatever it is you're trying to get to or whatever goal you're trying to reach. Because if it's there in front of you, if it's right there, just, you're ready. So I really loved that reel that Ali Yost posted, and I think it aligns with just how I've been feeling too, because I think I just struggle with like believing that what I have to offer is good enough. And I think that's something that a lot of us experience, especially nowadays with social media and seeing everyone's perfectly curated lives all the time, every day, 24/7. Like it makes you feel like you don't have enough to give or you don't have anything to give, but everyone has their own unique perspective and information and experiences to share. So everyone can provide value. It's just about you yourself knowing that you have the ability to do that, to provide value to people, and also having the confidence to actually show up and do it, and not just kind of like cower down and be like, I'm not ready. I don't have it yet. It's not for me yet. So I love that reel by Ali. And I also wanted to compare, because when I think about how I was last year, I feel like a lot of content creators will be able to relate with this, but I got into like a mode of doing like just film the video, edit the video, post the video, film, edit, post, like film, edit, post, repeat. And it was just like this cycle of creating content, but I feel like it wasn't truly valuable and it wasn't truly authentic to me. That doesn't mean it wasn't quality necessarily, but I feel like I just got in this mode of like showing up and doing the work and doing the thing, but not fully being like happy with what I was making. And I feel like that's such a big part of the puzzle when you're like trying to be a content creator, trying to do this kind of work, like have a YouTube channel. It has to be true to yourself, otherwise you're gonna burn out so fast. And that's what happened to me. It happened to me several times, but because I got in that mode of just like showing up and I'm doing it and I'm posting videos, and I had growth obviously, but I felt like at a certain point I was just doing it and I just wasn't being intentional, and I hate that for me. So alright guys, we're gonna take a quick break to talk about DYNAMITE. DYNAMITE clothing is one of my favorite, literally all-time favorite stores. Like whenever I need a new item of clothing, I almost always go to DYNAMITE first. DYNAMITE offers quality basics at affordable prices and also has all the latest styles and trends for all occasions. Sign up today to get an instant 10% off and also get early access to select sales, exclusive offers, and a 30% off birthday gift. You can get all that today when you sign up at dynamiteclothing.com. Link is in the description box. Remember, you will get an instant 10% off. And full disclosure, I will get a small commission if you decide to purchase anything from DYNAMITE. Well, let's get back to the video. I feel like that's honestly happened to me a few times where I kind of get into these modes where I'm like, I'm just trying to go, but I'm not fully thinking about what it is I'm doing and what I'm going with. So opposite to that, actually, I feel like what I've been doing lately is thinking so much that I just cripple myself and I don't do anything, which I don't know if that's worse or I don't know if that's better. I don't know. It's also not working for me. Neither one of those things works for me. And I feel like I just kind of got to a point where I'm like, hey, I need to combine those things, doing the work and showing up and producing quality content consistently, but also I need to make sure I'm providing value, being authentic to myself, and showing up in a way that makes me happy. Not just the people who are going to watch the videos, but it all just kind of has to flow a bit more. And I think that's just something I've been thinking a lot about lately. So that's why I've been kind of like, I need to start fresh. It's time for something new, a little bit of a change, but in the right direction this time. So yeah, I think I kind of got stuck in that mode of just really just overthinking so much that I can't do anything. Like, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Overthinking is a beast, not in a good way. But I also saw this TikTok the other day that I wanted to share with you guys. It's a clip of Beyonce. She had some really wise things to say, and I really enjoyed this as well. It kind of ties into the whole like thinking less, doing more thing. So I'm gonna play it for you guys.
Don't talk about what you're gonna do. Don't just dream about what you're gonna do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action and go do it. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals. Embrace that struggle. Surviving that struggle will strengthen you.
So again, really good message. Just about how you shouldn't let your insecurities stop you. She literally says, don't let your own insecurities stop you from reaching your goals. That is so much of my problem. Like I can't even tell you how many times that has been relevant to me. But I think the biggest takeaway from that video is, to me, is that thinking can only get you so far. And it's important to think about things before you do them. You shouldn't just blindly go and do them. Because what happens is what I was doing last year, just getting in this mode of doing and not really being aware of what I was doing. But at a certain point, you need to just do the thing. So I think for me, it's like right now I'm in that mode of just thinking so much and like trying to find like the best way to do it, or this is another thing, seeing something online that somebody else did and being like, oh, I should maybe do it that way because that worked for them, in my own way of course, but like getting so distracted and thinking and analyzing so much that I'm just not doing anything because I'm not clear on what it is I'm trying to do. So definitely taking action is something I've been working on, and actually thinking of the ideas and like the concepts and how I want to show up from here on out, taking that into consideration, but also then writing it down and filming the video and actually putting in the work to reach my goals, because I know what I need to do. That's the thing. I know what steps I need to take to get to my goals, and that can be any goal. Career goal, a financial goal, a life goal, relationship goal, fitness goal, like it can be anything. But instead of just thinking about it, I need to just do it. I honestly think a big part of it is just getting out of our own ways, honestly, especially like for my introverts out there. It's a struggle sometimes. Like I am literally my own worst enemy in the worst possible way. But if you just allow yourself to be confident in your ability and your dream, and that you are able to actually pursue your dream and achieve your goals, like no matter what it is, I think that's the most important thing. And I do also think that it is equally as important to take time to like fully process these types of thoughts and feelings, because so often, I mean, we live in this hustle culture nowadays where it's like all about productivity and go, go, go and get in that mode of just doing the thing. But I think it's also equally as important to take breaks. Please take breaks. And take time to heal if you need to, or process emotions or thoughts that you haven't fully been able to process because you're so in that mode of just go, 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 hustle. Because sometimes that's what you need to do in order to move on. And I feel like that's why for me this little bit of a like rest period of not posting and kind of not being as much on social media, that's what it has allowed me to do, is just kind of take a step back, like think about what I'm doing, what is it that I want to do, how do I want to come to this next goal, and just kind of process all of that from a step back. Because I think when you are constantly showing up in front of a camera especially, and like being, you know, in this on mode, it's harder to fully let yourself heal and experience certain things and get through it, because you're never fully like letting it sink in. And I really do think it's important to process those things, let yourself heal, take the time, take however long you need, really. I mean, I'm lucky that I have this job where I can kind of just like take a break if I need to. But even if no matter what you do on a daily basis, you can take little breaks here and there and really figure out what might be holding you back and what you are going to do to change it. And then just take that action and you be about that action, like Beyonce said. And then you can kind of start fresh and start over. And that is kind of the whole point of this video, which is starting over, starting new, redefining yourself, rebranding. Like, it's never too late to do any of that stuff. And I think the process looks different for everybody, but if you have a certain vision for yourself, a certain look that you want to have, or a certain way that you live your life, like, you can do that. You can live however you want. You just have to figure out what steps you need to take in order to reach that goal, and then actually just do it. But so often we're just in our own ways, and we get stuck in our heads and stuck in old habits, and we really do hold ourselves back in a lot of ways. But start now. We're halfway through the year. It's not too late to start over. We're halfway through the year, but we are only halfway through the year. Think of it that way. We still have so much time. We have 6 whole months to reach our goals. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm like, okay, I've had some time, maybe too much time, to think about these things and to think about how I'm going to move forward and what my next steps are. And now I'm just like, it's game time. Like, we have to just do it. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that this resonated with somebody out there, and that it made you feel like you can reach your goals and you can live the life that you dream of. And it's gonna take time, because healing and growing, it all takes time, but you just have to have more trust in yourself and trust in the process, and just know that it's gonna work out how it's supposed to eventually. And be confident in yourself and your abilities. So that's kind of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're not already. Excuse me, motorcycle, trying to film here. Let me know if you did enjoy this video, because I want this to be more like podcasty style, like just very chill. I'm sitting on my floor in my living room. Like, it's really, it's chill. But that feels like me, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know, leave me your feedback in the comments, and I will respond to you. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.